Disclaimer: we are not priests. The views expressed in this podcast are personal reflections and do not replace the guidance of your parish priest or spiritual father. Always consult your spiritual authority before applying anything discussed here to your own life. Thank you, and God bless.
Hey guys, if you like any of the icons you see, just letting you know, quick announcement, there is a link to the Etsy store where I got them. It's a personal friend of me, Len, out of Sophia, Bulgaria. He can meet you at any price point. Great guy, great Orthodox Christian, father, husband, and a great iconographer. I hope you guys give him an order, send him an order. God bless. I'll see you guys later.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord Jesus Christ, we ask that you guide this time in conversation. Help us be wise in whatever topic we decide to talk about today. And please guide us in maybe helping those who are listening discover your church and seek out a true relationship with your church. Please guide us and be with us today. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Hey guys, today is episode 4 of Theosis in Progress.
We're going to be talking about patience and anger.
Patience.
I will not lie. Last week was my topic idea.
Yeah.
This week is yours.
Right, yeah.
So, and it's interesting because we never talk. Well, I'll be like, hey, this is what we're talking about. And you'll be like, okay. Or you'll be like, hey, this is what we're talking about. And I'll be okay. We kind of wait to get on camera to be like, okay, why? Why are we talking about this?
Yeah.
So I'll start off by saying, what made you pick patience and anger?
I've been kind of dealing with anger a bit lately, especially, in something as simple as traffic. In those moments, I'm really quick to it before taking a second and being like, okay, everything's good, There's no reason to be really angry, but it's just easy to kind of click back into that anger. So traffic, something as simple, this is going to sound hilarious, but on Fortnite, being quick to anger on there, even something as simple as that, it's still anger and it's still vengeful and,
It's interesting that you brought up video games, especially so early, because I just got my PC.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about this last night. In fact, I was thinking about this driving to church this morning.
Oh, wow.
I was like, because I've never played this game. I got it a couple of days ago, Ready or Not.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who don't know, it's pretty much SWAT team simulator. So a lot of conflict resolution via various lethal and non-lethal means.
Probably not the best of ways.
And the game wants you to resolve problems without killing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's not always possible, but sometimes in my head, I don't know why, but there's this girl I know who is named after one of my favorite saints. And so sometime, I don't even know when, some time ago, in my devotion to the saint, I'm like, you know what? If this girl ever is like in a life or death situation, like I've got to like die to save this girl, if that's what it calls for. Like, so that's where I'm at.
Okay.
And so in this game, on like the kidnapping hostage situation levels, sometimes I'll be like, no, it's like this girl that they have kidnapped. And like, it's weird because just like that little imagination switches something in my brain where like subconsciously I'm not looking to use the taser or use the pepper spray. I'm looking to shoot, like right off the bat, just shoot. And I think that anger, to bring this back, is like when it becomes more personal, you're more like ready to give into your anger, to give into it in the worst ways, to like forget everything else. Like, I'm going to get what I want, like however forcefully it needs to be. And I just think that if you can somehow like make anger less personal, if you can somehow kind of take yourself out of the situation and just see it non-biased in an unbiased way, that helps me sometimes.
I think definitely in that, taking out the bias aspect of it and like kind of watching the whole situation that may be causing the anger from afar. It really kind of goes to show how silly it is to get so angry so quick over something so small.
Yeah.
Especially like every time I give into anger, it really leaves almost like a stain on the soul, as we'd call in Orthodoxy needed of healing, because it's a sickness. And every time I do give into a passion of anger or revenge, you feel it after, and there's a lot of regret, and you simply see it's not worth it. So I think remembering those moments after, remembering that regret beforehand or during a test of being met with anger would be to look back on those moments. Oh, well, I know after this I'm going to regret it. I know after this I'm going to be upset. And that's what I've been trying to apply, and has been working in most cases.
Yeah, I think this will be the funny enough, like third or fourth time we've talked about road rage on the podcast.
It's I'm driving a lot. So.
Yeah, and like today, driving home from church,
right,
this guy is just on my tail.
On the way
on
here.
My bumper, and I'm like, I get, and it's weird because it happened last week too, coming home from church, and so these people, like, for whatever reason, me getting ridden is what really, like, if someone swerves in front of me, or if someone like does something else, I can't really think of an example. Like I'm kind of more lenient, but it's like when someone's like pretty much touching the back of my car. It just makes me so mad.
Yeah, it gets me good.
And to talk about what you were saying, it's like I remembered, like my mind went back to last week and how I handled it then. And I was like, no. And so I still got mad, but I didn't let myself go as far as I did last week, this week. And I think it's like, for me, when my anger starts like to crescendo, it'll be like, it's almost like I get like mentally presented with options. It's like, okay, you could do this, this, or this. And then it's like, based on what I pick, it's like it's so weird, but it's like I get more options. It's like, okay, you're starting to calm yourself down. Now you can either give back into it, like try to distract yourself, or try to keep calming yourself down. And like and it goes the other way too. And like, especially in particular, it's like I'll get to a certain point. It's like, all right, do you want to just like kind of forget about being a Christian, just start swearing right now, just like start yelling and swearing. And typically I choose to not do that. But this past week, I gave into it. And I just started, I was on the phone with my friend. I was talking about something. I wasn't mad at them. I was like venting to them about some stuff going on, and I got to this point where it's like, I don't remember how I justified it or whatever, but like, nope, we're just gonna do it. And I just started going. I'm like, dude. And afterwards, I felt a little bit better because I got everything off my chest. But in terms of like giving into my anger, like just like in the sense of like I talked about it,
right?
So like, but that aside, like giving into my anger, I felt really bad, especially for swearing.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Yeah, in those moments, it's really hard to, especially with like anger being a passion, rage, revenge. It's in the time of a passion, the heartbeat starts to accelerate, and we have to remember to basically run back to our prayer.
Yeah.
But in those times, it's very difficult. So to build I'm trying to figure out how to build some type of way in those moments to be able to look back and remember my prayer and remember to, I mean, that's my ultimate sword at the end of the day, is to pray, which is difficult. And especially, in just talking about it and reading anything from the saints, their wisdom, in the moment, it's, this is very wise words, I'm gonna use this, and then we get met with the test, and we get met with the opportunity to reject the anger, and obviously that's a lot more difficult than just the study of it.
Yeah.
So
definitely. And it is, at least in my experience, and I think this is just true, the more you do practice self-control in any sense, but we'll talk about anger, the more you practice and force patience out of yourself.
right.
For me, it got easier until it didn't. It got easier, it went from here to here, but now going from here to here is really hard, really slow, and it's I think that's kind of to relate it to the gym. It's okay, you get your newbie gains, and now
it gets hard.
past that, it's the rest of your life to get the final 30%, or 40%.
This is making me think of, in those times of self-control during the passions, we can kind of look to a prayer rule, and sometimes you're not going to want to pray, but to have that discipline to pray when times you don't can carry over to any struggle with the passion. So, I mean, that kind of makes me think about how important a prayer rule is to have, really, to have that practice of discipline, and not only the discipline and a prayer rule, but actually, speaking to God and taking that moment, because prayer is our ultimate sword, per se.
Just to make sure it's out. It went
It's out.
But figure something out with that later. But I think that I definitely agree. Building that interior of prayer, and I forget what we were talking about in another episode, but it's when you have such a foundation of prayer, when you've built such an interior of prayer that no matter what comes up, whatever negative thing comes up, whether it's anger or greed or whatever bad thing starts happening, when you subconsciously just turn to prayer, without even thinking about it. I think it was about when you were hydroplaning.
Yeah.
And how you automatically, your mind just went to asking Christ to save you.
Yeah. That should be applied to
subconsciously. I think I know that's a really good and powerful saving thing.
Yeah.
And
to apply that to the passions would be,
it's hard though,
the saving,
because the passions, no matter really which one it is, it's it's bad in and of itself, but then also it kind of keeps you from wanting to pray.
Right.
It's no, I want to be in this right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't, it's I hate this feeling, whichever the feeling is, but also at the same time, I don't want the feeling to go away.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate it, but I love it at the same time, whether it's you're raging, or you're being super slothful, sleeping all day, or you're lusting, or
exactly.
whatever.
It just keeps, they really build up and really take over.
And it's you want it to go away intellectually, but in the moment, you kind of don't.
Yeah.
And so to be able to force yourself to at least pray.
But that's the moments in where you build your strength in your faith.
Because it's hard, especially in lust and sloth and the other ones aside, anger is kind of different from the rest of them.
Yeah.
In that sense, because when you're mad, it's not to say that you just start to get mad at God, but it's when you're angry, trying to bring God in while you have this anger is kind of a weird, hard thing to do.
Definitely.
Because if you're not careful, you can, because you're mad, and you're like, God, now I'm thinking about God, like, okay, God, why'd you let this happen? Like, why is this happening to me? So it's like to be able to like control yourself from keeping your anger and God, keeping your anger separate from God. And you're just, okay, you're angry about like whatever thing, but like don't, now that you're thinking about God, don't turn it toward God.
Right.
Like,
I've been
even on
trying,
accident.
Yeah. I've been trying to, in those, any time that I'm faced with, to think, oh, to not think, obviously, God, why are you doing this to me? Why are you putting me through this? It's like, okay, I am being given an opportunity to practice patience in my anger and to reject the anger. Like, those moments can be used to build you up stronger.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't say, almost be thankful in a sense to have the opportunity to build your strength. For what I've been trying to like self-teach myself to hopefully overcome that passion of anger, which is met with a daily basis. Yeah. Especially like personal anger, like with people you know. Like somebody that does something wrong to you that you know on a daily basis is a lot different from road rage. Like it's a different kind of anger. And I feel like that's when the patience comes in.
Because it's like built up frustration.
Right.
And like you can't really write it off in a sense. Like if someone's like, you'd be like, okay, well maybe they're having some sort of emergency and so they're like speeding and so they're riding me, or like maybe this or that. But when it's like the same person like doing the same thing consistently to you, and you know that like, no, like they're fine. They're just, this is just how they are. Like this is just what they're doing.
That's where that
like,
patience
bro, like,
really
you just get so sick of it.
Yeah, it makes itself known.
And it's like, and at to some varying degree, like your anger's justified. Like that's like another weird little like intricacy of anger. It's like just because you're mad doesn't mean you're wrong. Like if you reach across here and smack me and I'm mad, like you just smacked me. But to still be able to control it, and I think that like from what I understand in regards to reading the Bible and also the church fathers, like anger in and of itself isn't bad. Like God has a righteous anger towards sin, and so I think we're also called to that righteous anger. But I want to say I heard anger is like a fire. It's like, you can use it to cook or to warm your house, but it can very quickly kill you and burn your house down.
Yeah, definitely. Because that anger could really turn into judgment
and hatred,
prejudice, which is definitely going to stain the soul and make the soul unwell.
Yeah.
I mean, I experienced just those simple moments of giving in. Like, I have to, like, take a second and be like, like, it's a heavy, heavy feeling.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. And going back to what I was saying was, like, I forget which saint said it, but they were saying, like, yes, anger isn't necessarily bad, but it's better to reject all anger rather than to give in to even just like a little bit of bad anger.
Yeah.
And for me, it's hard because like some of the things that I get so angry about, like not even, I mean, like if you brought up a topic that topics that I kind of like generally angry about rather than a random instance of road rage or whatever. So like if you bring up Islam and we start going on about Islam, or if we start talking about like the Crusades,
right?
Like I'm just mad. Like I don't want to, because I have all these other memories that relate to like these general topics that I'm just like mad about. Like I don't want to hear about the Fourth Crusade or like any crusade after the First Crusade. I don't want to hear about Islam's a religion of peace. I don't want to hear about it. And it's just like I just hold on to this anger. Like I'll relax, I'll calm down, but if in 20 minutes it gets brought up again, I'm gonna be angry again. And it's like, again, it's like it's not necessarily bad to be angry about these things, but I know that I'm not angry in the right way about them. And so it's like this weird justification of like, yeah, but I know this thing's wrong, so I can just crush anyone in my way now. To the point where I'm like, low-key, I'm starting to rile myself.
He's like,
right now,
talking about his got me going.
I don't want to hear about the Fourth Crusade at all. I don't want to hear Deus Vult like again in my entire life.
Yeah.
I'm sick of hearing it. And I don't want to hear about Islam's misunderstood.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and calm down. But like, I'm starting to, like, just like that, I'm starting to get worked up.
Yeah.
A little bit. And so just trying your best to eliminate anger that you know you're not even necessarily wrong about. That's hard.
Yeah, it is. It kind of reminds me of what we were talking about, you know, like facing, or, you know, the best prayer is when you don't want to pray, or when you're struggling to pray, when you're faced with some kind of obstacle to pray, or how we were talking about the martyrs last week, how dealing with the persecution of even death makes almost a great Christian life.
Yeah.
To still chase the faith under that persecution, under that fear. And it just brought up that thought for me.
That reminded me a great story of patience and anti-anger. Saint Paraskevi, who I don't think is in the camera range right now, but on the wall. Yesterday was her name day. Also, quick interruption. If you're interested in buying icons, good handmade icons, look at the link in the description below. Shout out to me, Len. Love that guy.
Yeah.
Great friend. He watches the podcast. He's watching them.
I might have to get one shortly because I can't find one of St. Gabriel of Georgia.
Yeah.
The Fool for Christ. So I may be reaching out to him soon.
Yes. But so St. Paraskevi, one of the first martyrs, she lived in the 100s.
Okay.
So before a lot of the saints, she was alive. And because she was a Christian, they wanted to kill her. They tried to kill her. They put her in a boiling pot of oil or water, but she wasn't getting burned. But then the I have a loose understanding of this story. Either the governor or the executioner like kind of peeked over the bowl, and she kind of like gave a little splash, and it got in his eyes and burned his eyes out. Oh. And so if you notice in the icon in that cup she's holding, there's eyes in the cup.
Oh, yeah.
Because she touched him or something and she healed his eyes. Instead of being like, nah, dude, guess what?
Guess what?
Burn.
She's
burn
like,
up.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know if she did it out of anger or if she was, I think she was showing him the power of God. Like, look at this. Now you're hurt, but through Christ, now you're not. But still to like have the compassion and like unanger and love.
Yeah, it's like she's literally boiling right now, and she could have been like, I'm gonna let your eyes are gonna stay burned. She was like, no.
Yeah, to still heal him.
Here.
And I think we see this in many of the martyrs, but especially exemplified in Saint Paraskevi. And she's always depicted, or she's known for her being depicted with eyes, because that's such an outstanding part of her
we can look
life.
to a lot of the martyrs in their last moments still having the grace and having the love of God toward, these people that are torturing them, that are killing them, that are, it's like we're talking about road rage when they're faced with this and they're still loving and faithful. So they could, I see them as some people to look up to in times of anger, for sure.
And of course, ultimately, pyramiding to the summit of Christ on the cross. Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing.
Right, on the cross, the whole force of heaven could have came down and destroyed us
The
instantly.
77,000 angels are
Right.
ready to just
But
come
he said-
and destroy.
But Christ, in his love said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
Yeah.
Like, that's because you have to, I think there's so much anger that he could have had, because a lot of the people that he would come to his sermons and all of this that were, praising him, ended up turning against him, as he carried his cross up. Just
Even everyone but John left
Right.
him. John and his mother, Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, I mean, even Peter denied him 3 times, and of course Judas gave him a kiss, and still, in every single one of those moments, he's pure love, which is,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and also to think, I saw somebody say, I forget the quote. I have it written down on my phone. I'm gonna bring it up real quick
pull it
because I
up.
want to say it exactly.
I have a quote also.
The same God who created me has also felt what I'm going through, and even worse. I
Who
saw
said
somebody
that?
say, just a random person in some comment section.
Beautiful.
I was like, wow, that's
yeah.
so, because to be fully man, fully God, he felt all the passions as we did, and still towered over them. So yeah, I really look to Christ in
Yeah.
that, dealing with any anger.
Saint Kosmas Aitolos says, if a man insults me, kills my father, my mother, my brother, and then gouges out my eye, as a Christian, it's my duty to forgive him. We who are pious Christians ought to love our enemies and forgive them. We ought to offer them food and drink and entreat God for their souls. And then we should say, my God, I beseech thee to forgive me as I have forgiven my enemies. And, I don't know. I'm not super familiar with the life of St. Cosmas Aitolos, but I want to say, don't quote me on this, that he suffered at the hands of others. So I would not be surprised at all if he put these exact words into practice. I should really have known his life more before bringing up the quote, but yeah, I mean, Saint Euphemia was tortured, like brutally tortured for, I want to say like 2 months, and then finally killed. And then she appeared to Saint Paisios,
Right.
and Saint Paisios said she was such a small woman, like not fragile, but like small and like petite. And he was like, how are you able to become such a great saint? And she said to him, if I would have known how amazing heaven is, I would have asked them to torture me twice. Wow. And that's a quote that's kind of interesting, because it's kind of like a double quote, because it's like Saint Paisios and Saint Euphemia, but
that's crazy.
that's a quote that like really inspires me.
What's her name?
Saint Euphemia. She was among a group of Christians that I forget what time, early Christianity, they caught on to, and so they started torturing them all for I think a month or a couple of weeks or a month, and then they're like, okay, well, guess what? Saint Euphemia is the smallest and the youngest, so if we pull her out of this group and torture her individually, get her to break, then maybe we'll start a domino effect and we'll eventually get them all. Didn't happen.
Nope.
Did not happen that way. Saint Sophia. Faith, hope, and love. I mean, as a mother, Saint Sophia being their mother, faith, hope, and love being, I want to say 12, 11, and 9 years old. For them not to give in to their anger, a mother having to watch her children be butchered.
Yeah.
Not giving into anger, because when you get that extreme, to not get angry at God either.
Yeah.
Like, God, like,
I mean, why are you letting this happen?
like why aren't you helping us? But in reality, they didn't ask that because she knew God was helping. I mean, to get, these were amazing people, no doubt, but to have that unimaginable strength, I mean, had to have been divine for the little girls to watch their sisters die, to get burned, set on fire, butchered, and then the mother watch it all. Like, there was no question of, why isn't God helping? It's God's here. God is here.
Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of time when we talk about the martyrs, and even on like any other topic we talk about, it's a lot of like, what do I have to complain about?
Yeah.
I start to think, they've dealt with such horrific, difficult situations. And, I complain about having to wake up early. I complain about this guy, riding my car on the interstate,
but I wanted to get off work early today.
Yeah, it's like, what am I doing? Like, it's such a wake up call to be like, I have nothing to be upset at, nothing to be mad about. And even in situations, it's still, which it goes back to, I feel like judgment is, Christ has already forgiven this person that has angered me, so why can't I? What right do I have to not forgive them? Do I think, Christ's judgment was wrong in forgiving them? No. So it's holding a standard up, and also creating that discipline of remembering in the moments of the passion, of especially anger, to remember like everything you learn, everything we learn of the saints and their wisdom of prayer, to go back to it and run to it as soon as any ounce begins to happen. Because I feel like they all start off with like a little thought, like for like an example, like for sloth, it's like, I'm just gonna sit down for a second, scroll for a little bit, and then boom, 3 hours later, I've been laying in bed, and it's like, now I gotta get up, now I gotta get out of this.
Not praying tonight.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
And then especially just like making habits of the passions.
Right.
Especially sloth, lust, and anger. Mm-hmm. Because these, just as how when you practice against them, they go down. When you practice them, they go back up. Mm-hmm. It works both ways. Yeah. So when you keep giving in to the passion, your level goes back up.
Because these passions, they're a lot older and wiser than us, so that battle is going to end quick. So I have to run and flee as soon as that battle begins, and just begin to pray and cower to God and just beg. Because that fight with any passion is not going to go over good.
It's hard.
It all starts with that little thought.
And it's like you can be good for so long, and then...
Yeah. And I forget where it came from. There's a quote of, don't focus so much on stopping sin, but don't focus so much on rejecting, or not rejecting, what's the word I'm looking for?
Fighting the sin.
Yeah, don't focus so much on fighting the sin, but build your relationship with Christ, and that sin will fade away. Because ultimately, like, we are pretty weak, so to lay at the feet of Christ is to deplete that sin.
Yeah. It's like, I want to say it was like you can only be facing one thing at a time.
Yeah.
So either you're facing your sin and trying to fight the sin, or you're facing Christ.
Right.
So you have to just face Christ.
Distraction.
Yeah.
Especially in confession. When you confess in the confession, now the priest, your spiritual father knows, and he's going to hold you to that. And he's going to, he's going to talk to you and give you the advice. But now when you fall again, now you have to go back to him, and you have to say, listen, I did this again. Yeah. I know. So there's a...
Especially when it's like a humiliating sin.
Oh, yeah.
When it's not like, I got mad and...
Yeah.
Because that's wrong and that's bad, but that's not like humiliating.
Right.
You know what I mean?
When it's humiliating.
When it's like a...
Yep.
It's like a bad one. It can be Dude, it's like, bro, like, I don't. And then you have to fight just to even confess this sin.
Yeah, there's a
It's like, bro, like, I don't even want
responsibility.
to talk about it.
You have to take responsibility for your actions. And when you confess, he upholds you, and he's like, now he's going to keep you to it.
flashbacks now.
Yeah.
Some of my confession.
I mean, confession's so important, especially, like, I definitely don't go to confession as much as I should, which I need to.
I need to start going back. Dude, I cannot wait for Father to be able to hear confessions.
Yeah.
I'm dying. I might write a letter to the bishop.
Yeah, be like, listen, man, this guy is
I
really
need
good.
to give confession.
You know what he's talking about. Like, come on, man. But, yeah. So, I think that has to be
maybe we do write a letter to the bishop.
Right?
Straight up.
Here, start writing it right now.
Dear Archbishop Sebastianos.
What? No, isn't he metropolitan now?
Yeah, but I think he could still have some control. But then who's our bishop now? Because to my knowledge, we never got a replacement.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And he's still Archbishop Metropolitan.
I don't know. You can do both?
I think it's interchangeable.
Oh, that's a follow-up question.
But yes, Metropolitan Sebastian.
What was I gonna say? Really, partaking in the sacramental life is your defense. Is the defense? Is the sword, the prayer, the communion, confession. All these things add up to your sword at the end of the day to fight what is demons, demonic. It's a battle, spiritual battle every day.
Definitely.
So
definitely.
That's what I see it as. That's what I conjured up and thought about.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I mean, anger's hard, especially today as young men. Where it's like in media, it's like
casual.
Getting angry is like good, like
that's
masculine,
the thing. Like,
bro.
you're a man.
Like
you
that's
should
like
that's
kill this
like
guy.
Oh,
he did this. Kill
angry.
him, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been low-key like not watching as much UFC because these guys are fighting and they're literally like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, my goal is to kill you.
Yeah.
And it's like all the anger in between. It's like, yeah, it's a sport, but there is anger in it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because anger's so strong. Like, they know if they can just like figure out a way to like hate this guy, then they'll be angry, and then
to watch that and be like, yeah, like that doesn't nurture. Yeah, that doesn't nurture my faith. That doesn't nurture anything in me too.
Yeah, and I know some good guys that are super into UFC, but.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I'm not saying other people. It's like, do not watch UFC.
If you watch UFC,
no. I'm saying for me, I feel like it is not
to
fruitful
just like
for
put
me.
yourself in this like.
I've been doing that with a lot of entertainment. Like,
yeah, low-key, I've been noticing just playing Ready or Not for a few days. Like, I've been noticing, like, I'm starting to get like, not violent, but like, because I can't say it, but
but what I was saying,
I don't want to
entertainment. I haven't been watching anime. I haven't been really watching anything. Like video games I've been playing, but they've been on the slowdown. I haven't been.
Yeah.
And that's not even like out of, I'm gonna stop doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna fight watching this. It's like I've been.
I don't really want to that much anymore.
Yeah, I've been trying to.
Don't really have a ton of time.
Yeah, really live the sacraments and seeking a deeper connection with Christ, and in turn has been stripping away things I don't even notice stripping away. So
here's what I can say from what I just said I wouldn't say.
Some
of my friends and I play fight a lot. Like, to the point where when we hang out, if you didn't know we were friends, like, you'd think we weren't friends, because like all we do is like say mean things and fight and play fight. And bro, in those play fights, like, it's starting to get dangerous, because I can't speak for them, but for me, like, I'm starting to not be able to tell like what's play anymore. Like, it's slowly like escalating.
Yeah, that's usually
like
how it goes.
Like, we're not really playing anymore. Like, touch me again.
Like,
and there's like these little windows of like, they'll like push me, or I'll push them, or hit them, or whatever. And it's like, you can tell in their eyes and in our eyes for like a second and a half. It's like, it's like, come closer to me again. I'm really gonna hit you. And I don't know what the fathers say about this. I don't think that guys like roughhousing is necessarily bad,
Mm-hmm.
but when it starts to get to where we're at,
Yeah.
like,
That's where you kind of got to realize and take that self-control. It's like, okay, we're getting out of hand. Let's knock it off.
because I'm ready to just
That's when you're like,
Just
when they push you and then your
wallop a
fist
couple
just
guys.
clenches up, and it's like, okay, now it's getting. Yeah.
And then whatever. Well, no, they do because I haven't heard this in so long, so I fall for it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll say something, they'll say what, and then you start to say it again, they'll say ever.
Or no, I always see.
Or who cares?
When? Did I
ask? Yeah. And so, because I'm not in high school anymore. I
Yeah.
haven't heard that in like forever. So now I'm falling for it again,
Dude.
and that's starting to get me.
Dude, when my friends do that to me, I'm like they say it, and I don't even say anything. It's just a breath. Just
It's like you just look at them.
why'd that actually get me mad? Like, it gets you, dude. Especially like on the game, and it's like
you're in front of
and
an
you
audience.
keep losing, and it's like they start talking. And it's like
Are you talking about your boys or like randoms?
randoms.
Oh yeah.
Just randoms.
Oh,
It's like,
when
and
you like are
and
competitive,
they are better than you.
Yeah, that's
and
what-
when they
that's what
are
I'm
better
saying.
than you, and they're talking smack, and you're just like,
I definitely agree. When you just are outclassed in anything, and they're
Yeah.
letting you know about it, and there's nothing you can do.
because unfortunately, when I played lacrosse in high school, and my coaches were super competitive, like there is no, everybody's a winner. It's like if you lose, you're a loser. You suck. So
Yeah.
win. Like you're gonna win, and we lost a lot, but that was the mentality like that was etched into me. So like anytime, like when I play something as simple as pickleball with my girlfriend, I'm like, come on, like I'm literally like raging, or like with anybody, like dude,
Raging against your girlfriend?
yeah, with any sport, I get super competitive,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Fortunately, I don't get. I'm not like that.
yeah,
Where it's like if I'm playing like my mom, like my sister, like something like I'm.
mm-hmm.
But what I will say, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, my friend, young lady, this was probably a year or two ago, probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. We have a ping pong table.
Ping pong's fire.
And I'm not like super sick at ping pong, but I have spent a lot of time playing ping pong, so I'm like all right.
Yeah.
And she's like never really played, not very coordinated.
I hate that.
Not very coordinated, but she chirps. She'll start talking, and it's like I'm just like playing light, so I'm like letting her get some points, whatever. And then she was like, "No, like I'm better than you," but like she wasn't joking. She's like, "No, like I'm better," and she wouldn't let it go. And so I'm like, "All right, come over, we'll play." Like easiest 21. I didn't let it end at skunk 7-0. I played it out 21-0, and I was like playing as hard as I could, and she got really upset. John, like, what are you? Like,
I have the same
I was like,
thing.
no, crush him. And it's like that's like John, like just relax.
That reminds me, when I play like tennis, or when I played pickleball with somebody, or even ping pong, like playing with somebody that's not as good and they keep messing up, I'm like, bro, just do it. Like, why are you being so
like
bad?
that. I was just like having fun.
Because it's like, getting a volley going is fun. So when they
right.
can't get a volley going, I'm like,
well, she wasn't that
just
bad.
do better.
She wasn't
Like,
that.
that's what I'm talking about. Like, I play with people that are that bad.
She wasn't
and
that
it's
bad.
like,
She just, wasn't.
yeah,
Hadn't played as much as me. And so when she started going like, no, like I'm better. Like I'm sorry.
I'm better than you. Sorry, that's just the case. There is no other way to
it.
it.
Got to me, and I got mad. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, like, come over, and then just
Yeah, it's so easy
destruction. And then of course, like as I said, like she gets mad, she gets like upset. It's like, why are you doing that? Like that's not fun. Like you start like spiking it, and it, like hits the table and like hits her.
Are you still better than me? Are you still better?
Yeah, like look, like, you're gonna experience this.
Yeah, I mean, in those moments, something as simple as that, anger shows. So, and it's like, I feel like we can't do it in that, getting angry at something that simple, that's okay. But when I get angry and over here, I can't do that. So it's like, to apply it to every single situation of anger, no matter how small, I think is what builds that discipline. And
I think if you're gonna get angry on behalf of someone else.
Yeah.
Like if
Selfless anger?
someone wrongs someone else and you get angry about that, I think that's
I was just listening
safer.
to a video.
I'll say safer.
I forget who it was, but it was a priest saying that's not good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, saying that's still anger, and you're judging that person on their actions. Even though it's of somebody else, you're still putting yourself in this position to have anger out of judgment because of what this person's done.
Well, what if you're not like judging them though?
I mean, to be angry almost is judgment. Because then what are you angry at?
What I mean, we're angry at Hitler, like straight up.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I mean, we are, but that's still God's judgment at the end of the day. I mean, with any situation, there's still, I mean, we have no right to judge.
but I'm saying, can't you be angry without judging them, without condemning them?
I mean,
I feel like you
that's
have
above my
to.
pay grade,
Yeah.
but I don't see how you could be angry without having condemnation or judgment towards. I mean, obviously that's what really comes from anger.
Well, okay, well, like, what's the limit of that? Like, where's the end of the line?
See, now
for
you're
that?
asking priest questions.
'Cause it's like
That's when we go to
you have to like
our
defend.
spiritual
You have to
father.
like you have a duty to defend the innocent. So it's like, where's the? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I mean, yeah, it's just what that
Like defend them. Without,
wrath is, I suppose. That's as far as my knowledge can take it. But
Because I was talking to Father Stefero a long time ago when he was still here.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what, Father, this is what I heard. I'm just curious about this. Tell me. I heard that in the hypothetical of I live alone, someone breaks in. I should be at a point spiritually where I should just let them, if it comes to it, just let them kill me. Because if I kill them in their sin, who knows? But if I know I should be at a point where I'm good to go whenever.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have a family or if I have, guests in my home and someone breaks in, I have a duty to be the man, be the husband, be the father, be the
Right.
host, and defend.
I mean,
the
defense
people.
doesn't necessarily mean anger.
Do you think so? Do you
I
think you
mean,
could like?
I'm not saying that's an easy thing to do, but in the defense, you're thinking, I have to protect my family. It's not gonna, I'm gonna kill this guy. Like I'm gonna.
But what if you get like that?
To kill
then
him.
what?
I don't know. Now you're going above my pay grade again, man.
It's hard.
I can only go
it's
so.
like I
so
feel
far.
like this is weird, but it like kind of goes back to what I was saying on Ready or Not, where it's like when I'm imagining that it's this poor little girl that I know in real life, it's like, bro, I'm like past trying to talk it down. I'm past trying to like use the non-lethal means of.
yeah,
I'm ready to just you know what? Here he is. Shoot him.
Yeah, that's gonna be the mindset of, I'm gonna protect this innocent child versus I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna take this opportunity to kill this man. Like I'm gonna take this opportunity
The perfect
to murder
opportunity.
somebody. Right. I mean,
That's crazy. It's
I
not
mean,
that that's funny. It's just like
I feel like
ridiculous.
from my
Well, but let me just finish this out
okay,
because what
okay.
Father said,
Uh-huh.
not to just like leave this open ended.
Yeah.
What Father said was, if you can actually be at the point where you can just someone breaks in and just accept death, great. Realistically, you have the right to defend. You can defend yourself, and it's like okay. And then with like your family and stuff, like you're good on that too. So in like these super hyper obscure one-off situations, like that's what I'm saying. It's like we can defend ourselves. So if like I'm just not, now I'm kind of getting confused because it's like righteous anger is good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what would we be righteously angry about if not sin, if not injustice, of someone or something? Because they all stem from a person.
Right. I think we need to take.
Like I'm not going to be righteously angry that it's raining right now.
I think we have to take our own advice from our little intro of disclaimer.
We don't know. We don't know.
We have no idea.
I don't know.
And put a pin in it.
Righteous anger without. I mean, I guess if you're like pretty much perfect, you can get righteously angry at someone without judging them.
Which is
which is above me.
Yeah. Above me completely, but
I'd say consult. Yeah, we'll have we'll have to talk to some.
That's a father question for sure. Spiritual father question.
Who you said you saw that on a video
What?
about not getting angry on someone else's behalf?
Yeah, I literally just watched it. Not too long
But it was like
ago.
from a video. It wasn't like.
No, it was a video.
Okay.
It was a priest.
Interesting.
I can't.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to say this in the moment, but now I'll say it. When you started saying that and like going against what I was saying, I started to get mad.
See, it's like anger.
Like, okay, John.
Anger pops in quick. But
Yeah,
we could probably link the video. I'll find it.
I'm interested.
Yeah, we'll link it.
Like, did you watch it like soon enough for it to be on your history?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll link it.
Yeah.
It for sure.
We'll link it.
And then I'll try to find like probably Father Spyridon or someone has something on it. I'll try and link that too.
I'm sure he does. Well, patience and anger.
Patience. Let's talk about patience. I mean,
that goes hand in hand with anger, really, through all things. I even without anger, patience in the liturgy, which maybe.
What do you mean? Waiting for it to be over?
Yeah, but not in a sense like, oh, let me have patience that I can. It's like
I don't have a lot of patience. Once they say the Lord's Prayer and that hymn starts coming on, and I know that communion's like,
that's
my patience
that's what I'm
kind
saying.
of runs out. It's like I'm ready for Holy Communion.
Starts ticking, but it's like no, I should be completely patient. I should have no worry of time during.
Well, it's not
moment.
even necessarily like okay, like I'm ready for church to be over. It's like no, I want Holy Communion.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I shouldn't be. It's like to be face to face with God in worship.
Yeah.
There should be no sense of time. There should be no distraction of time.
I think
at all.
Not
so
that this is what I'm doing, but I think it's good to be eager.
Yeah.
Because if you're kind of just like indifferent. Oh, here's Christ's body and blood. Okay.
I mean, yeah, every time I am eager, it's like, especially when I know it's coming and it's like right there, and they're preparing too, then it's like, hurry up over there. It's like, no, but.
Get out of the way. Start like cutting people in line.
Because, I mean, how could you not be eager? But. Yeah. So.
It's like I almost get like thirsty.
Dude, it's like
this weird thirst. It's like almost
spiritual
like a spiritual thirst. Probably for me it's not, but for you it might be. I might just be like because probably I'm just like hungry. Here's like some food coming my way. But for someone who's like better than me, who's like truly like thirsty for Christ. Yeah, this is me being very humble.
Good job.
Very humble on my part. Let me actually write that down.
Let me write that down.
+1.
+1 point. And then there's the humility gone.
And then -1.
Now minus
-1 for you when you contradicted me about anger.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, but patience also in what I was talking about, like personal anger, dealing with somebody who may continue something knowing like there's no reason they should be continuing that, but there's still patience in it. Remember we were talking about earlier how someone who may be doing something wrong
like
towards
on
you,
your back and
ongoing. But there's patience in that.
Also patience in your own development of like, I'm fighting this passion. Like, why am I not getting better? Like, God, like, can you just like make me better now?
There's a video of Father Josiah Trenum talking about that. To not relish too much on your sins. To not relish on how much. Like, oh, I'm not doing good enough.
I think I watched this video yesterday. Stop torturing yourself?
Yeah, stop torturing yourself.
Yeah, I watched this video yesterday.
Yeah. So we're going to link that too.
Okay, let's start writing down the videos we're going to link.
Yep.
I'll leave you in charge of that.
Ready? Can they hear it for ASMR?
Just lift it off the table and write it. But, yeah, what I will say is it's so comforting to know that, like, every random nuanced question or like idea that we come up with has been answered on the internet, and there's a full-length video to give us illumination on it.
That's kind of a blessing to be Orthodox in today's society. Is there's so much opportunity to see all these different priests, these different monks, to witness their sermons, their teachings on, YouTube podcasts such as this. But not to compare at all. This is nothing compared to that. But
yeah, you guys are so blessed to be able to.
No.
Be able to listen
but
to us.
to be able to have so much access to orthodoxy, to maybe some of those who, for whatever their reason may be, to not be able to attend a church, to just be able to go on their phone, their computer, their whatever, to basically, witness orthodoxy.
Yeah.
Which I think is good. But at the end of the day, it is good to take yourself physically to an Eastern Orthodox church.
Oh, yeah. It's irreplaceable.
If you have the capability,
Yeah, I saw a little bit of a video on that topic, just to go on a quick tangent. It's like, if you live in Dagestan and there is no church, then okay, that's one thing. But if you're like, oh, I live in Kalamazoo and there is a church, but it's 2 hours away, so I don't have to go to church now. It's like, no, you still have to go.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe you can't go every single Sunday, but you still have to go.
Yeah,
like you can't just call the priest and say, hey, you're the closest church, it's 2 hours away, will you just like baptize me in like a year?
Yeah, right.
Like, no, you still have to go. Up. But it's like, yeah, if you live in Chechnya or like Somalia,
somewhere, yeah,
and there's no Orthodox Church, like there just is not one.
Which, I mean,
like on the entire continent, there's not a church.
I mean, that just goes to show, Christ's judgment at the end of the day. It's like Christ is going to judge that person's situation, what they're given, what they have, what they don't have, all those things. So,
yes.
What? Some incense ASMR.
I mean, we could low-key relight it.
Can you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a try.
I would flip it, at least. I have a lot of experience with this, actually. A lot of experience with this field, actually, believe it or not.
It's honestly good to get close to other people. To have like an Orthodox community, because when you're just like by yourself,
to be in a church,
like you kind of, at least it's like, oh, not whatever I think is right, but there's nobody to like ever challenge what I think. It's like growing closer
especially
to like other Orthodox people. That's what a particular.
Yeah.
It's like, and then they're like, well, actually, like earlier, not to keep bringing this up, but like, well, actually, I saw a video and you're low-key potentially wrong on this one.
Yeah.
That's like good. Like, it's hard because it's like, but I want to be right. But it's good. It's irreplaceable.
There's a verse talking about, a brother sharpens a brother as iron sharpens iron. But I mean, it's like the fellowship within the church, all the people I've met, the family I've made in the church, it's like I never would have had if I, of course, didn't go. Like, for us to have this, for me to have my godparents, for my god siblings, all these things. Very close friends.
Are you close to your god siblings?
Yeah, I'm pretty close to them. I think so. Hopefully they think the same. I like them a lot. They're great. They're awesome. And to be so young and, really have such a love for their church is awesome to see. I mean, and
definitely.
Their parents, my godparents, are beautiful people. So, but to have these people really, I mean, without, the people of the church, I probably wouldn't be in my faith as I am now. To have these,
for sure.
To love and to have love from these other people, and to be upheld to live my faith is
absolutely
a great blessing.
Because it's like when you're like low-key just like doing it yourself,
right?
And like some people it's hard. Like some people just they're in a family that's not orthodox or like whatever the case may be. Like it's hard to like have a community. Forgive me. Okay, why isn't it like even really lighting? Oh, there we go. Forgive me.
Can't melt the table.
I'm just gonna have to touch it. That's tough. I wonder if they can see that.
Maybe. We'll see. I can see it from here.
Can you?
But
like, yeah, it's hard to do it on your own for many reasons. And I feel like a not really explored reason is that because you kind of just like hear the opinion of one priest, hear one church father, form an opinion on your own, and like, no, this is all right. This is all right.
Yeah, I've been through it. I literally used to have a mentality of you don't need to go to church. Like church is for hypocrites.
Even for Orthodox.
Well, I didn't even know Orthodoxy existed.
So before that.
Yeah, so I was like, in my head, I was thinking my only ideas of Christianity were Protestant and Catholic.
Oh.
But I didn't know anything about Catholicism. But I had the whole idea you don't need church. You know, Christianity, you're supposed to do it at home. You're supposed to do this. It's a personal thing. It's like, that's such a selfish thing to say.
Yeah.
That I don't need this church. I'm better. I'm better than this church. I don't need it. I don't need to have this community with other people. It's personal. God, Jesus wants me, not them.
Yeah.
Like that.
He doesn't want you.
That's literally what my mentality was. And looking back at it, and it's such a, I'm disgusted with how I perceive things, especially now to have what I have and to be where I am. It's like, that's such a crazy thought. Like, I can't believe I even believe that for a millisecond. But actually, my sister is the one who kind of pushed me to start looking for a church almost, because she's like, actually, you do need a church. My older sister.
Oh.
She was like, actually, we do need to go to church, which is, she's not Orthodox, but still put that idea in my head. And I was like, okay. And that was the slight beginnings. And then obviously what I said in my testimony towards Orthodoxy is what, brought me here. And yes, so you do need to go to church.
You do need to go to church. I
need to go to church. So.
Yeah, it's just Protestant. Not even Protestantism. Just like that like weird offshoot of like Bible and me.
Yeah. It's like, it's Christian. Not even, I don't even know how to, I do know how to explain it because I did it. It's just like, it's usually, for me, grew up non-denominational, had all this experience, left it, and then tried to be wholly, basically on my own, which ended up leading to my demise, so.
Yeah, because kind of when I was talking in mine, where it's like before I could go to a church, and I was learning all about God, I fell into so many heresies, like bad heresies. Yeah. Like you need a community for so many reasons, but especially to just like keep you thinking straight, to keep your head on straight.
Yeah.
Because like the second you like start to veer off, it's like exponential.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and then before you know it, you're so far off the royal path. It's like not.
Look at how many denominations there are. I think most of those were people with the same mentality as, I don't need this church. This is how it's done. I'm, interpret it for myself, and it's a personal thing. And then now we have, Lord knows how many denominations of what's Christianity. So, yeah. I don't really know how all that relates to patience and anger, but we're talking about it.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah. Good time.
Yeah, like even like still like the Crusades are still on my mind. Like I'm still like I'm almost like looking for a way to bring them back up.
It's like, how can I?
And I found that way. That's what I'm doing right now. It's just I don't know. Just the Crusades. Because what I did do, like before I was fully knew about Orthodoxy, and I knew the Crusades, at least that they existed. I didn't know tons of details. It's so polarizing online, where it's like, okay, the Crusades were either like the best thing ever or the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
And as a Christian, general as I was, I wanted them to be the best thing ever. So I saw the videos of like, why the Crusades were actually awesome, and like all these things, and I was like, yeah, the Crusades were good, and like, no, the Muslims were like horrible, but also like the Crusades were also horrible too. And I think that that's also like another thing is that I really only care, or I mostly care about how the Orthodox Christians suffered from the Crusades. Everyone else that suffered in the Crusades, meh.
Man.
And like that's like another like anger and like wrath.
Yeah.
It's like I only care about
Sense.
myself.
Yeah.
And like we suffered. Like I'm not like, bro, don't even get me started on that. But it's like kind of just like this desensitization towards how the Muslims and the Jews and everyone else were just like massacred. So although like I don't, because it's so hard to find unbiased information about the Crusades. Like I want to learn a lot more about them and then like have an episode like a year from now about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I think that the first Crusade was like, okay, like the Muslims were like really pushing, really pushing, and then we just like pushed back, and like, but then after that, the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, I think there were 7 Crusades. So the 2nd through 7th, and especially like 4 through 7, were just like absolutely offensive, like just absolutely deplorable. I'm not even gonna get into it, but yeah, Crusades, like those are just like things that really, like the Crusades, Islam, and then like
illegal occupation in certain places.
What illegal? Oh, yeah, the illegal occupation of Cyprus by the Turkish government.
Dang, we didn't turn the phone. We didn't turn on our
it
static
low-key, like,
lights.
doesn't even show up on the no, it's not even plugged in. But like and then like the anti-Virgin Mary Protestants. It's like, bro, like I just don't even
Isn't
want
that
to
crazy?
talk.
That used to be me. How does that make you feel? He's like, what?
Bro, what?
You never told me that.
I've been looking for someone like you. But no, it's like I'm at the point of like such anger with these things that I don't even want to talk about them anymore. To like anyone.
I mean,
like
if
I
you
don't
think about
want
it, it's kind of a good thing because you're running from the ideas to topics instead of being like, okay, I know I'm gonna get angry at this. Keep it.
They just like make me so sick and angry that I just like don't want to talk.
Like
I don't want to talk to another I don't want to talk to another Catholic about why the Crusades were crazy and good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk to a Muslim because I've got personal. I don't think I know you don't know. I've only ever told this to one person, but I've got personal stuff in the family in regards to Islam that just I don't even want to like think about it. Don't even want to talk about it. It's like such an offense.
Bro's famous. All right, while he's doing that.
I'm in some trouble, but
Oh, no.
I knew that was gonna come back to bite me.
Well,
Problems that in my personal life, but
yeah.
I
mean, that's
what was
probably
I
the best
saying?
way.
What was I even saying?
That all those topics of Islam,
Oh, yeah.
Crusades, Protestants that are quite.
Yeah, I
even
just don't
just
even want to talk.
disapproving,
I don't want to even
hateful.
talk to. Like I don't want to have like a like an understanding conversation. Like I'm past that.
Yeah,
Like I
right.
don't want to hear about it.
I mean, the best thing to do is just run from it, which is what we kind of talked about a bit. Which is kind of what you're doing. Like I don't even want to talk about it. I mean, that's really, for me, that's the only thing that works, is to just don't.
Yeah.
Actually, just don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but I want to sort those things out. Yeah. But it's like, bro, like you're talking about righteous anger. I mean, like blaspheming the Mother of God, like the rejection of Christ, and like the slaughtering of Orthodox Christians.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are 3 things that I think like righteous anger. Like these are. Like these are bad things. That, like you can be so
right.
like to sort that out and to like try and get as close to the royal path on these personally is my goal. Not just be like, bro, I hate these people.
Yeah.
Like, I hate you. You know what I mean?
Okay. My fault. What?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that to you.
Yeah. No, but yeah. Best thing to do is to run, pray.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Run and pray.
Run and
Especially
pray.
in those times, you really have to. I really have to get it in there to remember it in the passion of whatever I'm facing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, would you like to lead us in a closing prayer?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like there was something else to say. Let me think real quick. Can't think of anything. But yeah, guys, again, I think maybe we film like a little that we can just clip in before, you know what I mean?
What?
For the icons. You know what I mean?
Oh, like have a separate video to.
Like how we have the intro outros that we just
Just
in.
clip it in.
Like, hey guys, like whatever. But yeah, again,
And
guys,
now we
if
can do
any,
like a little montage up close.
yeah, if any of the icons, or if you like this style, or you know anything like that, there is a great iconographer at your paid service in the description below. On linking his Etsy. Great guy, good friend out of Sophia, Bulgaria. Very talented.
Are we filming that right now?
No.
Is this going to be used to make that video?
Well, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't. I was just reiterating.
Look how
earlier.
raw and honest we are with our podcast.
Sincere friend and sincere Orthodox Christian. You know, he'll take care of you.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So, yeah, to close in prayer. Glory forever be unto you, Almighty God, and hallowed be thy name eternally, O perfect Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. O perfect God, we thank you for this beautiful time together with each other, most of all with you, and with everyone who you bless us with having watched this video. We ask that you please guide us this upcoming week. Help us to love and forgive, to control all of our passions, especially anger, and to use them and our repentance to come closer to you. Oh God, we love your Holy Mother and all your saints, and most of all we love you, and we thank you for everything, for dying for us, for loving us, for forgiving us, for creating us in a way that you knew you would have to die for us, for choosing to do it anyway. We love you, God. To your honor and glory, victories forever yours. In the name of Jesus Christ we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Bless the Lord, O my soul, blessed art thou, Lord. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me, bless his holy name. Bless the Lord,